Hello, everyone. This is Ty Williams here. I have to give my brief thoughts on AEW Grand Slam. And to be honest with you, I didn't watch it. I read the spoils of it. And I watched certain clips that I was like, thank God I didn't watch it. But the biggest clip and the biggest match that I saw and I enjoyed is Bryan Danielson versus Kenny Omega. That's one of the best matches so far. When I say one of the best matches, it's up there. Because I never seen a match that's so perfect before. You guys can't hate on Kenny Omega you want. But Kenny Omega is a straight up genius. Like, he brings the best out of people when he wrestle. And that's a gift. Despite I say some negative things about Kenny Omega in a very criticism way, but overall, Kenny Omega is a straight genius when it comes to matches. He knows how to pull strings at his opponents and at the fans. And at the end, when the fans was booing and got upset because both of them draw, you don't see that in American wrestling scene. You don't see that. It's been a long time to see that stuff in wrestling in America. A long time. This is how you book a very interesting feud. An interesting storyline that makes sense. You have Bryan Danielson, a newcomer, hungry, wanna get that taste of fighting, get in the ring to prove himself time and time again. You have Kenny Omega, that guy, that man, that myth, who think that he's the best in the world. And you put two of them together, it built a story. And I saw it. And this is the reason why I watch AEW, because of Kenny Omega. And there are people who claim they hate Kenny Omega, but they are secretly a fan. Secretly a fan. If Kenny Omega decided to drop that title on Bryan Danielson or Adam Heyman Page, he will do it and he will disappear. And you guys gonna be freaking out on Twitter. Where's Kenny Omega? Where he at? I don't know where he at. Do you see him? I bet you would. Because deep inside, you know that he is the shit. And the way he is, like, even when he was on Twitter egging on Roman Reigns, showing him that this is how a heavyweight champion is. Bring out the best in people. And Kenny Omega did that on Grand Slam. He's the man. And I bet you, I bet $1 million, like, if he dropped the title and he just like, you know what, I did what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna live a private and quiet life without wrestling for a while, you guys gonna be freaking out. You guys gonna lose your damn mind because he got you under his thumb. So let's go to Ruby Soho. Wrestling fans got very upset that Ruby Soho tapped out. And first of all, I feel it was bad book in the beginning, because I feel like there's other ways for her to not be in the picture. Like, I'd rather, this is what I would do with the Ruby Soho versus Britt Baker AEW Women Championship match. This is what I would do. I will have one of Britt Baker teammates or factor just cause a disqualified match. That's it. Disqualified. Like, have both women's be disqualified, and then have Britt Baker just beat the living shit out of Ruby Soho and give that sense of heel power. And you don't see that lately too. Like, you know how like a heel will get disqualified and they just lost it and just beating the crap out of the opponent until the staff arrive and she just lose it. They could do that. And I don't know why they, and not only that, and I saw the clip too, it's a very disappointing match. I'll be honest with you. I thought those two women will bring something new to the table, and my guess was Ruby Soho is not ready yet. If I was Ruby Soho, I will hop on a plane and go to Japan and just revamp her moveset, because she got pretty good moveset, but I feel it need work. Like, she's a good wrestler, but she need work. She need that confidence. Because I think that when she was in WWE was giving her a lot of shit, especially Vince McMahon, like not making her more confident enough about her in-ring ability. I feel like for Ruby Soho to go to Japan, I want her to go to Stardom. That's where she used to work at. For her to go to Stardom, it would be icing on the cake, so she could be able to improve her wrestling skills and her wrestling ability, and to prove herself that she is better. And I think that not only that, for her to lose to Britt Baker, that will give her more fire and be like, you know what, I'm going to be right back. Because the reason I lost, because Britt Baker got her girls beside her. So I'm going to strategize. I'm going to go to Japan, improve my in-ring skills, and get a new finisher move. Because that finisher move that Ruby Soho did is bad. I would say it's bad. And I want her to just get a finishing move that fits her, that make her a star, that make her who she is. And I'm just being critical on her. What else? Malachi Black versus Cody Rhodes. This is the problem I have. Cody Rhodes gonna have a reality TV show next week. And I saw some previews of his reality TV show. And Cody Rhodes seemed like a lovable goofball in his reality TV show. And for him to get booed, it's like, oh my goodness. Like, Tony Khan really messed it up. Like, okay. Cody Rhodes is starting to get his name out there because of his wife, Brandy. Here comes Brandy coming out. And the reason why she come out is because of their reality TV show. And also, she see that Ruby Soho getting all the attention. And everybody talk about Ruby Soho. And Ruby Soho will gonna change the AEW woman division. And I say it. And for Brandy to come back, it gives that sense of, I understand why people boo you, Brandy, because people know what you all about. You do not, you all about yourself. That's one. And two, you know how to play the game when it comes to the industry. Like, you come back knowing that you got a reality TV show coming. And not only you have heat, but give your husband heat as well. Knowing that he's going to be the most likable than you. I'm just saying. But I feel the whole Malachi Black and Cody thing, it's gonna be a good hot mess. How it's gonna play it out, because I know that I have a weird feeling that Cody Rhodes is gonna be over. And I could feel it. He's gonna be over. Like, whatever he do, he's gonna be over. He gonna be over. That's all I have to say, because this feud is I don't know. It's just I don't want to like diss on Cody Rhodes or Brandy, but I'm just being honest, you know. The same thing as Kenny Omega, the same thing as Bryan Danielson, the same thing as Ruby Soho and Britt Baker. I'm trying to be honest. I am. I'm trying to be honest. Honesty is the best policy, in my opinion. But the way I'm seeing things, I feel that I see what people trying to bring in and what people trying to bring out. And I feel this is the time where we as wrestling fans have to be more honest with the things we see, or what's best for us as wrestling fans. And at least the Bryan Danielson versus Kenny Omega match was one of the greatest match I ever seen in American television. And they give that match for free. But the one thing I do want to see is CM Punk versus Kenny Omega. That is what I want to see. Like, have them in a match together. You could take my money. You could take my money for CM Punk versus Kenny Omega. Face to face. Like I said before, Kenny Omega is good at bringing something out of these wrestlers. And for him to face CM Punk, that's a good thing. But there are other wrestlers want Kenny Omega, but overall, I want to see what Tony Khan gonna bring into the table, because I heard about the Owen Hart tournament, and it'd be interesting to see. But also, I really want to see never mind, because if I say it, someone gonna block it, or someone gonna tell Tony Khan or somebody not to do it because she is a Looney Tune, she's this, she's that. I'm just gonna keep it to myself. That's all I have to say. So this is Ty Williams. Good day and goodbye.